Yo, what's up, guys? Reese Delaney here, also known as Cove Wolf, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get this cape I have right here, the TikTok cape. Except, the thing is that this is a little bit of a different tutorial, because instead of the normal way of doing it, I'm going to be showing you how to get it if you can't get it in your region. So, for example, if you live in India or any other country where TikTok is banned, or, the promotional button isn't showing up, well, don't worry, we're going to show you how to do that. So, this is the cape. Now, I do live in the U.S. However, this should work in any country. I've went through the steps to test it. However, if it doesn't, don't worry. I got another solution for you. But anyways, how this is going to work is we are going to be installing a VPN. And don't worry, we're actually going to go through how to install it. I'm going to be doing the tutorial on an Android phone. However, I assume it would also work on iPhone, assuming that you get the TikTok app. So anyways, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so now we're going to be going over the tutorial if you do not live in a country that is compatible. So first off, I'm going to assume it's the worst case scenario. Let's just say that you live in a nation where TikTok is completely banned. So if that's the case, then you're probably not going to be able to just download TikTok from the Play Store. And even if you did, sometimes that icon won't show up. So what we need to do is download a VPN, but we also need to sideload TikTok. So what we're gonna do is first off, make sure you're on airplane mode. So I am right here. Make sure that you're on that because if you have a SIM card inserted, they can track your location and they can turn it off. But anyways, because we can't just go through the Play Store, we're gonna go to Google Chrome or whatever browser that you do have. And what you're gonna first off type in is TikTok APK, and it's being kind of buggy. But TikTok APK like that. You want to go down to TikTok for Android, and it would be on this link, and I'll link it in the description. And here is click on Get Latest Version. So what you want to do is then click the X. That's because that's just a virus. But you want to wait until you get to this screen here. You want to click on the green download, and it's going to do that. And then it might say down here, it might harm your device. Don't worry, it's not. Just click OK. And then if you click on details, you can see that the APK is installing. Next thing that we want to do is we want to type in Proton VPN APK, like so. Sorry. And what it's going to do is you're going to get this first link right here. What we want to do is just click on the second link. And we're going to click on Get Latest Version. And again, this also will be linked in the description. It's going to download. And also, I think that's important to mention that really any VPN is going to work as long as you can get out to any of the nations that it is allowed in. So that's the most important thing. The other thing to note is that, probably because I'm going to be sharing this video, Proton VPN will probably get, I don't want to say banned, but like, you can only redeem so many codes per like VPN before it kind of like times out and doesn't work. So you might have to try a few different ones before you actually find a VPN that can work. But again, if you already pay for one or whatever, just use that. You'll be fine. So the first thing that we do want to do is go to Proton VPN. We don't want to open TikTok at all until our VPN is installed. So I'm just installing Proton VPN right here. Okay, so there it is, and click on open. It's going to do its thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to create an account. If you already have an account, that's great, but I don't, so I'm going to type in my details. Okay, and you need to verify your email address. So I'm just going to do that now. Okay, so now it says my account was being created. So again, we have to do this step before we can access TikTok because essentially what a VPN is going to do for us is it's going to allow us to make us look like we're in the United States or any nation like that. So if it says anything like that, no, and we're just going to click on Get Started. And we're not going to want to pay for this because that's just not who we are. So we can now pretty much connect to any one of these nations. So pretty much all of these are going to be compatible with TikTok. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on Connect. And it might say something like this, click on OK. And it's going to essentially connect us to the fastest server. So Again, if you're pretty far away, you're not going to get your full internet speed or whatever, but because we're just using this to get a code, it's not really going to matter. So we're just going to let this do its thing. Okay, so now we are protected. And as you can see at the top, it's kind of hard to see, but that little key icon means we are connected to a VPN. So it even says device connected to Proton VPN. So now what we can do is we can go back to where we downloaded the TikTok app. So for me, it's just in my notifications, but you can go back to Chrome. And what we're going to do is we're now going to install TikTok. Now, the other thing to note is that even if you're in a country where TikTok's allowed, but you're not getting the button, you probably want to actually delete the app anyways. The reason being is because I think you want to sign up under this VPN with a new account, because if they can detect your old account, then they're probably not going to let it through. So just create a burner account, kind of like I'm going to do, and then just let TikTok install like I'm doing here. Okay, so now that's installed and we are still connected to the VPN, you just want to click on open. It's going to load TikTok now, and it's going to say it all starts on TikTok, and it's going to go through this process. So again, if you do have an already existing account, I don't recommend signing into that. I recommend just creating a new one. So we're just going to use our phone and email, and I'm just going to put in a birthday. And yep, that is right. And then we're going to click on next. And then you can set, I don't recommend setting up with a phone number. I recommend an email address. So again, because this is a burner account, I'm just going to put in some random letters. Doesn't really matter though. Again, we're not using this TikTok account for anything more than just to pretty much get the cape. So I'm just going to do this right. Okay. So again, put in any password you want. It could be a bunch of random numbers. Doesn't really matter. So now it's going to be loading. You may have to do a verification thing. That's not very difficult though. Especially with a lot of VPNs, you have to do verifications, but it's okay. So now we're going to log in. It's going to load. And then you can click on skip for the create nickname. We don't really need that. Skip. We don't really care about TikTok. I kind of hate the app, but the cape is cool, so that's why we're doing this. So now you can see there is the live section up there, kind of like in my main channel's YouTube short that I did post. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to the search. I don't want contacts. No, we're not going to. We don't want to give TikTok any permissions that they can find who we are. I said deny. Okay. So now once we're on the search page, we want to type in Minecraft cape. Like that. And then when we want to go to live, which is kind of laggy on this phone. And what we can do is we can probably click on most of these TikTok streams and they will probably work. So here is a stream right here. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the game reward. So as you can see, it's kind of right there, but we're trying to find that little icon on the side. So we're just got to wait a sec for it. And hopefully it will show up. There it is, TikTok cape, right there. So it's right there. So as you can see, we're looking for that second icon there, TikTok. And assuming it loads, because this phone is slow. And as you can see, guys, there it is. It says send comment. So what you need to do is just click on send comment. And you can just type in Minecraft, like so. And then all you have to do is once that's loaded, you'll see a little notification on that button again. And you'll click on that. And you'll click on claim. And there you go, guys. There is another code. Here it is. I'm just going to give it to you guys. I know that it is hard. And that is essentially how you do it. So I do want to say that if Proton VPN, if it says something like not available in country or region, that's not because the VPN isn't working. That's because so many people are using that exact same VPN and TikTok puts limits on it. So you may want to go to the Play Store, or you may want to find other VPNs that you can sideload. Okay guys, so that's the tutorial pretty much done. So again, if you do get something that says unavailable on that little TikTok box, again, just switch VPNs, or you can wait a little bit, because what happens is like after 2 to 3 times using the same VPN, TikTok will eventually kind of throttle it and kind of temporarily ban the VPN. Also, I do understand that this is kind of a hard thing to do, and not everyone is going to be able to just, install a VPN. However, though, that is the easiest way. But I also do understand that some people cannot do it. So what I'm going to do is, if you comment down below your Instagram username or your Discord username, I will try to be sending out as many codes as I can for the TikTok cape. I can't guarantee everyone's going to get one, but it is there. So again, try the VPN method. If it doesn't work or you're just having troubles with it, again, if you subscribe and comment your information, I will try to send you a code. But anyways, guys, that's it for me today, and thank you for so much for watching, even if it doesn't help you. I tried to, I guess, find the easiest way, because I do understand that it kind of sucks that not everyone can get this cape, honestly. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and bye.